Just a quick video today. I want to address a false equivalence that is created by certain commenters between the nation-building interventionism advocated by neoconservatives and the Pax Americana that is created by the force and reach of the US military and allies. This leads to a false dichotomy where either we invade everywhere to fix them or the Western project will fail because the US will go completely isolationist and withdraw from all treaty obligations, remove all of its bases from the entire world and cede the future to Russia and China. This is complete rubbish. The world order that is created by having the USA as the world hegemon is maintained by the ability of the United States to beat anyone, anywhere, and to do so with as fast a response as possible. All that needs to be the case for this to be maintained is that the USA keeps up its nuclear deterrent to defend its own territory, and keeps military bases in allied territory, and remains part of alliances like NATO. None of this is contingent on trying to turn the Middle East into a haven of Western-style democracy by force. Some contend that if the West does not, then China and Russia will, taking all the advantage. But the fact of the matter is that while regional alliances are important, trying to reshape the region your preferred model by fiat is not some profitable colonialist venture, but a way to bankrupt yourself, create mass immigration, and cause mass disillusionment among your youth. There is such a thing as good and proper military intervention to defend the territory of allies, but the neoconservative project equates itself with this per se, which is a crafty trick. It may be the right thing to stop a genocide occurring within a country, and it may be worthwhile to hunt down terrorists. But when the goal is to bring freedom and democracy because we think a country's national system and culture is not up to scratch, the result has been predictable disaster and mission creep as failure leads to the moving of goalposts. And if we ever do leave, we'll claim that we succeeded even though we're quietly slinking away and leaving rubble in our wake. This has been the case in the Middle East, and to a lesser degree it has been the case in South America, with some exceptions. Today, places such as Venezuela, which are protected by Russia, will have to reform themselves. It is up to the people of Venezuela to defeat Maduro, because without that you're never going to get organic change. When it is imposed from the outside, it bolsters the narrative that the economy is terrible because of Western imperialism and meddling. The cold truth is that these systems need to fail on their own grounds for a learning process to take place. A country isn't like a snake. If you chop off the head, the body does not die. The ideologues might not learn, but the broader mass of people need that chance in order to do so. So you must think carefully before you act. Recognizing this in no way requires that the West and the United States in particular dismantle their force apparatus as it exists across the world. Equating these concepts allows neoconservative warhawks to portray their opponents as naive, when it is in fact they who are naive, and stupid enough to try the same thing again and again with known results. That the United States and allies can reach across the world and hit anyone they like with deadly force is enough.